Dan, a 3-2 defeat here at the Park tonight. I'm guessing probably a bit of frustration you're feeling after that one.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration in the sense that I feel like we've got more in us. I think you saw that second half, so probably the frustration is the 20-30 minute period in the first half where we lost a little bit of control, probably lost a little bit of conviction in what we were doing. So yeah, disappointed that we didn't get the result tonight, but you know, looking forward, I'm actually more interested to see how the players react to this and what they've learned from tonight.
We got off to the perfect start as well. I mean, Sonny Cox firing home after 8 minutes. It was a really nicely worked goal as well, wasn't it? Yeah,
I thought, like I say, I thought probably the first 15 minutes were ours, maybe the next 10 minutes in the balance, and then they had the rest of the first half. And we asked the boys to be ruthless when it was our moment in the game, and they did that to start the game. I actually thought we could have probably got a second. And then when they were having their spell, we just needed to be resilient. Unfortunately, you know, we conceded in those moments, and yeah, I think that shook us a little bit. But we'll learn from tonight. We'll be better off the back of tonight.
And that leveller really seemed to give Wolves the confidence, and they started to play out a bit more as well, didn't they? I mean, they had some impressive players on show tonight. You know, a lot of pace and power and a lot of strength up front. Yeah, and that's exactly why we wanted to be in this competition. You know, I thought Wolves were excellent in their spell, but you know, come the end of the game, I thought it was probably our players that were the stronger in terms of physically, the way they finished that game. So I thought Wolves were excellent in their spell, but I thought we more than held our own in that second half. We got back into the game for a towering header from Alfie Pond as well. I mean, was it a bit annoying that we couldn't quite create that chance to level at the end? I mean, Colin Daniel went close with a shot across the box, but other than that, it was really hard going, wasn't it? Yeah,
I felt like I was looking more in their half in that final 15 minutes, but you know, we weren't exactly creating really clear goal scoring opportunities. Great to see Alfie score with that header. I thought he was excellent with that. But yeah, like I say, just probably frustrating that we couldn't create more chances in that final period.
Edward Zawura as well, put in quite a dynamic performance and looked really lively on the ball. I guess, you know, for him and his confidence going forward, that must be a positive as well tonight. Yeah,
I think he just said then he couldn't remember the last time he played 90 minutes, so you know, that was big for him, and I think everyone needs to get what they need from tonight, and I hope that he'll be closer to where he needs to be so that he's selectable for the first team.
And Archey Collins, 60 minutes on his return as well. We've got through it with no problems, looks like, so I guess Matt must be pleased with that. Absolutely,
it was fantastic to see Archie back out there. He's been back in training a couple of weeks, so hopefully the fans can look forward to seeing him back out there. Interestingly enough, you know, the last time Archie played for us, I think we lost to Nottingham Forest a good couple of years ago, and like I say, we know where this group's at the moment. We knew where that group was at, and we're so pleased with the players that have come through then. So, you know, off the back of a tough result, sometimes you can learn a lot, and you can get players to where they need to be off the back of it.
And on Archie as well, I mean, still only 22, so still fits in with the under-23s. I mean, is he kind of an example to these guys out there of, you know, what they can look up to and where they can get to?
Yeah, I think look, there's plenty of examples, isn't there, in our first team and beyond that have come through these type of games. So, like I say, the key traits of the players that have come through these games and learnt, they've been determined, they've been committed, they've been humble, and they've just been willing to learn. And that's all we can ask of the players. So I hope they take those traits that those players from the past have had and can apply them now.
And what was it that you said to the guys when you went back in at full time?
Just believe in yourselves. Believe in yourselves. You're going to get a spell in a game where you're not on top, but you've got to be resilient in those moments, and you've got to keep believing in what you do, what makes us us. That game, like I say, for the period that Wolves were on top was probably played on their terms, whereas I felt like the second half, anything they got, they earned. And we made the game more on our terms. So I think that's probably the key learning, is just, you know, make sure you play the game as much as you can on our terms, believe in what we do, believe in yourselves, and especially even more so when they're having their spell. You've really got to trust yourselves and back yourselves in those moments.
And 571 here tonight as well, a good increase on the last game. I mean, they made it quite a spectacle as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, just before the game, sort of said to the bench, it feels like there's a few more here tonight. So like I say, it's a shame we couldn't quite give them the grandstand finish, but yeah, it was great to see so many people, and we really appreciate it.
And just finally, we've got a few weeks until we travel to face West Ham as well. Is it a case of them just dusting themselves down and preparing for that one?
It's exactly what I said a second ago, where it's a case of take the learning, take the good from the couple of games that we've had, because there's been plenty of good. Take the areas that we can improve and improve them and make it happen. Trust yourself, make it happen, believe in what you do, and you know, we'll have another good game against West Ham. It's exactly why we wanted to qualify for this. because it's tough, because it's real. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.